Play here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. That home run a moment ago, 407 feet officially. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. Swing, and he shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw on to the first baseman. Jones is in time. 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, a power threat here in the right-handed hitting Alfonso Soriano. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
But this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that, so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. 3 runs already home here. Strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another look is a big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0 New York. Reed Johnson will dig in here to start out the top of the second. 7-8-9 here in a scoreless ball game.
They'll be looking to make amends for that top of the first where they got the bases loaded but couldn't get anyone home.
Beltran is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second.
Batting 8, center fielder
Marcell Ozuna is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. Right field. Over to get it now is Beltran, and that will retire the side. See the speed. And here is Brett Gardner now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Hit hard on the ground is short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Kelly Johnson will get his first opportunity now. And this ball will be chopped foul. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he goes the other way and hits this ball high in the air and deep to straightaway left. And he's turned an 0-2 count into a home run. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in is the fine second baseman Brian Roberts. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's Hechavarria at shortstop. On to first, and it's dropped. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And a breaking ball lined into left field, a base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. That's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. And this is off the glove of Saltalamacchia as it gets away. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Back to the top of the order now, and here's the table setter Rafael Furcal. First pitch in there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Beltran is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Christian Yelich will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Grounded fouled off to the right side. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail here 4-0. Carlos Beltran will start things out here for the Pinstripers, to be followed by Mark Teixeira on deck.
Carlos Beltran.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is in the dirt as it's swung on and missed, but this should be a pretty straightforward play to first. And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. Mark Teixeira will get another shot to do some damage. He had the 3-run homer his first time around. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run home run for Mark Teixeira. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Come on, guys, that's 3 home runs he's allowed in the first 3 innings of work, and I gotta think that they've seen enough, haven't they? I just can't see him turning things around the way he's been getting lit up so far.
Brian McCann will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that's through for a base hit.
You want to put a big smile on the face of your starting pitcher? Give him a 6-run lead early on and see what you get. He's got to be loving this right now, and I got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet.
Carter Capps is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Alfonso Soriano will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Brett Gardner will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the... Garrett Jones will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just one run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Jared Saltalamacchia will try it again, a bit sore this time. He was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. This is hit sharply to the left side. But a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row, he said now.
Greg Dobbs will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And he'd been on a pretty good roll until that base hit right there. He'd set down 9 in a row, so now he's going to have to remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Reed Johnson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Kelly Johnson will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Third baseman, Kelly Johnson.
Now here's a ground ball toward the hole, and it's going to sneak on through into left field for his 2nd hit of the night.
Yeah, this fastball gets on him pretty quick at 96 miles an hour, and he does just about all you can do with it, and that's take it the other way for a base hit.
Brian Roberts will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle for call. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. Jacoby Ellsbury will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that ball is gone. Home run. A solo shot for Jacoby Ellsbury as this lead swells to 7-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And this is lined right back up the middle. Up with it is for call. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One in the inning for the Yankees, thanks to their big signee, Jacoby Ellsbury. We're through 4. It's the Yankees 7 and the Marlins nothing. Marcell Ozuna will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Center fielder.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Fouled back. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Adeiny Echeverria will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Rafael Furcal is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at 1st and 2nd now with 1 man out.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or 2 here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back to Yankee Stadium. Carlos Beltran will start things out here for the Pinstripers, to be followed by Mark Teixeira on deck. First pitch to him. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. First baseman Mark Teixeira will stride in, and they'll need to be careful as he's already homered twice thus far. And that misses for ball 1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, and they're able to get Teixeira 2 away.
This is just proving that you don't always have to strike guys out to be successful. That's a good job of changing up on a guy, and that means he's gotten the first 2 outs here on just 3 pitches.
Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Yankees 7 and the Marlins nothing. And there now is Giancarlo Stanton. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Garrett Jones will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
No runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Now another 1-2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Jared Saltalamacchia stands in as he looks at a called strike.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the Bronx after this. Alfonso Soriano will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Let's do it, guys. Here we go.
Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no one will get this one. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Throw over by Dobbs is in time for out number 1.
Well, they had to call on him a bit earlier than they would have liked, but all things considered, he's done a pretty nice job in long relief so far, just allowing the 1 earned run.
Brett Gardner will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. That's hard hit back up the middle. Oh, and that caught a piece of him as it went by. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Now and he changes up on him with success. Couldn't do anything with that one. It's 0-2.
Don't whip here. Here we go.
And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Brian Roberts will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And a swing as this is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The Yanks leave 1, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Greg Dobbs will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Swung on and missed, 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the 1st out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, and if anything, he's looking stronger than ever here in this 7th inning.
0-2 coming from Sabathia. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Marcell Ozuna stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. This is on the ground for the first baseman Teixeira. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. His club leads it big. A.J. Ramos will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Jacoby Ellsbury will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. And there's ball 1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw by for Call, and there's 1 down. Derek Jeter will step in, a ground out victim as last time. And that's in there for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Right center field. He goes the other way, and he'll have extra bases to show for it. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Carlos Beltran will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Line hard to center field. That's in there. Base hit.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. The pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Slice down the left side, but foul. On a ball hit hard down the line toward the coaching box, it's a foul ball. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded, foul. Lead by Beltran, and now the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is... Adeiny Echeverria will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ball game, all you need is base runners.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. There's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
Rafael Furcal will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
Christian Yelich will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now the 1-0 from CC. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in for the 4th time now. Still looking for his first hit of the ballgame. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Alfonso Soriano will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw over by Dobbs is in time for out number 1.